Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show Series. How are all of you today? It is Saturday afternoon here in the United States, in the greater New York area where we are here. Beautiful day along the coast. We live along the ocean, and it is absolutely stunning here in the USA. It is 2 p.m. Eastern. It is 11 a.m. Pacific, and it's 7 p.m. for all of our friends who are watching in the UK, Scotland, and Ireland, England as well. And we welcome everybody because we have an international audience. This is our Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series that we have been doing day in and day out, 7 days a week live. And it's been extraordinary. Over 400 episodes we have done of our cool Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series, where we're sort of taking the old school style of talk shows and entertainment shows where there's lots of variety and lots of fun and lots of levity and great inspiring conversation, freestyle, and that warmth of the old talk shows that hosts and presenters, the legends, used to do. And we're blending it with the modern vibe of today with guests from Broadway and Hollywood, music, television, film, inspiration, comedy, sports, culinary arts, and you name it. And we do the show live 7 days a week. Matter of fact, we have two shows. We're live right now at 2 p.m. Eastern here, where we are in the greater New York area in the United States. And we have another show tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, also live. All of our shows are live. And that's with Tony-winning actress Debbie Gravite. She's going to be with us at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. But coming up right now, we have the UK pop stars that everybody's talking about, Madison Skies, and they are live from England. Sophie, Gracie, and Thea, or they're all excited. They've been posting on their social media, and we've been doing the same, and they are terrific. They're three amazing friends who have come together to present really, really cool vibes, great music. And if you haven't heard of them yet, you'll be talking about them after this show. So welcome, everybody. I'm your host, Jim Masters. Again, I do this work professionally here in the United States in television and radio as a TV radio presenter and personality, host, journalist, actor, writer, producer, stage MC, voiceover artist. And we launched this show back in the early days of the pandemic, sort of playing off my professional work, as a television and radio host and presenter. And we launched this show to bring some light to the world, some levity to the world, some what we call levity. And you'll hear that word used a lot on this show, levity. And you're like, well, what's this word levity? I never heard this before. That's because in the summertime, I was saying this show has a lot of light, love, and levity. And I, probably being from New York, talk a little fast. So I said light, love, and levity. So I came up with the word levity. And ever since I said levity, everybody's fallen in love with that cool word. So the audience who watches from all around the world, we welcome everybody watching right now in the United States, Canada, Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa. They all call themselves the Lovities. They're part of our Lovity squad. They call me Mr. Lovity. They call this Lovity Hall. So, hey, and we also have a Facebook group too called JMS Live Lovity Hall. Check it out. We invite you guys to pop in. Also, everybody watching on our YouTube channel right now, where all of the episodes of our series exist, we welcome you to subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to our channel, Jim Masters TV, and click the notification bell so you never miss any of the amazing daily live exciting episodes of our Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series, The Jim Masters Show Live. Plus, we do pop-up shows, surprise pop-up shows that are unannounced. We've done holiday shows. We've done cooking shows. We've done live on location segment episodes, all kinds of cool things. So definitely, we would love it if you subscribe to Gym Masters TV on YouTube. Share the links, the episodes, share the channel with your friends around the world. We would love that. That does help the show, and it allows us to continue to bring you so much content. All these episodes that we do of our series, which we do not like a podcast. We actually do this like a television series would be. So cool to have all of you here. Because our guests come from England, and as I've mentioned, we've talked about some of our backgrounds here on the show. Masters is an English name. My family comes, the ancestors come initially from Yorkshire, England, and then they came over to New York. On my dad's side, my mother's side, also English, and we also have Irish, Swedish, and French in there. So we have an English theme right now. We have In My Dog Love Cup. Every episode we have a different mug, a different cup, and some of you have sent some in that we've been displaying. We have some English breakfast tea in the afternoon. I don't know if you could have English breakfast tea in the afternoon in England, if that's legal. I'd probably should be having afternoon tea, maybe. I'll check with the ladies when we have them on in just a second. First, let's check with some of our amazing lovelies watching all around the world. That's our viewers. And of course, we welcome you to the Gym Masters Show Live. It's cool to have you here today. Welcome, everybody. And again, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We would absolutely love that. That's really cool if you do that. And click the notification bell so you don't miss any of our live episodes. And hello, lovelies all around the world. Jen Barry's here from Allentown, Pennsylvania. Hi, Jim, guests. I'm ready to party. Slancha, which of course is the Irish toast. And Leslie Cummings is here. She says, hi, Jim and guests. Welcome, Leslie. Juanita watching in South Africa says, hi, Jim and Lovely Squad. Happy Saturday. Good to see you, Juanita, in South Africa. In Florida, USA, hello, Jim and lovely friends from Mary Bishop. Good to see you, Mary, watching as well. And everybody that's tuning in. Thanks for all of these great comments. And Anais is here. Hi, Jim and Juanita and everyone watching from beautiful France. We love our friends in Paris. Hi, everyone from June Rachelson Ospo, who's watching in Maryland, USA. Ann Harrick said she's here. She is watching from California, from SoCal. Happy Saturday, everyone. Glad to see all of you today. Looks like another amazing show. Absolutely. Sherry Larson is here. Good afternoon, everyone. Dante CD. Hello, all lovelies. Welcome to Lovely Hall. Have a wonderful day. He's watching from San Diego, California. June says, fun time today. Absolutely. And more coming in here. Kathleen in New York City says, hi, Jim. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a good day. We sure are. It's good to see you, Kathleen. Nice to see everybody here. And we'll keep looking at all these comments as we're coming along here. Joan Sando is here. Good afternoon, Jim. What a great way to spend a Saturday. Thank you very much. Double lovely today because we've got two shows on our broadcast today of the Gym Master Show Live. So I know most people are off, like they're home, they're relaxing. Here I am working to present this levity and lovely to all of you. Why? Because I love doing it, gang. All right, let's get ready to welcome our fantastic guests coming in live from England, different parts of England as well. Gracie May, Thea, and Sophie. They are an amazing group of talent, and we are very excited to have them here on the show. If you have heard about them, then you know what I'm talking about. But if you haven't, they're incredibly fun. Look at these great photos we have here. There they are. They're just ringing one another here, having a good time. They're amazing, but they're super talented. And they've got some new music videos that are coming out, new exciting music that's out as well. Three terrific friends. They came together for a very special reason. If you've been watching our series, I was telling you that they came together for a very special purpose and a very special reason. And that's really amazing when that happens. I love these shots, really, really cool shots here that they generously shared with all of us here on the show. Again, the three of them are the best of friends. They work so hard together, recording in the studios, and they are great personalities and singers and bonded as a group. And they also love acting as well, which I think is something really, really cool. They got their new single, Teenage Fantasy, a great song. You get an opportunity to have a clip of that shared with you here on the show as well, gang. But why don't we welcome them live from England right now? They're waiting in the wings for us, and they are just absolutely amazing. So join me in welcoming Madison Skies. We've got Sophie and Gracie, and we've got Thea. Hey, gang.
Hi.
Welcome to the show. Cheers. It's good to have you guys with us today. How are you?
Oh, I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We're doing fantastic. We're doing fantastic. So let's start with Sophie is on the upper right of everybody's screen, and then Gracie's on the bottom right, and Thea is on the bottom left, and Jim is on the top left. So let's start with Thea. How are you doing today? And welcome. And what part of England are you in right now, Thea?
So I am in the middle of England, like bang in the middle, furthest away from the sea. Yeah, I'm having a good day. How about you?
Fantastic, fantastic. Do you love the sea? I'm an ocean person. I'm always swimming, surfing, boogie boarding, sailing it. I love the ocean.
I wouldn't say I am. I like to keep my feet firmly on the ground.
You like my sister. My sister, when she goes into the ocean, she wears those flippers because she doesn't like the touching the bottom because she's afraid something's going to grab her feet.
Yeah.
How about you, Gracie? Do you like the ocean? And what part of England are you in right now?
So I'm in Hertfordshire, so I'm like in the middle. I'm not near the sea, but I'm not as far as Thea, and I'm not as close as Sophie because she's right by the beach. And I think I like the sea a little bit more than Thea because I know she's a bit weary of it. But I definitely always wear like sea shoes because I'm like scared of like things poking in my feet. It's just when I can't see the bottom, it's when it's murky water.
Yeah, my sister, again, the same way. She has to wear those flippers. So it's funny. You see her come out with like those big flippers that like scuba divers wear. And she's walking along the beach and it's really, really funny. She just doesn't, I think a crab or something grabbed at her toe when she was a kid. So she just remembers that forever now. So she's like, if I go in, I got to have those flippers on. How about you, Sophie? Welcome to the show, Sophie. What part of England are you in?
So I live right on the beach. I live in Margate in England. Even though I live like 2 minutes away from a beach, I hardly ever go down there because the weather is never good enough to actually go to the beach. It's always raining or cold. And because it is right on by the sea, it's like just so cold and it's just unbearable to even go there unless it's really, really hot. So, yeah.
Well, it's good to see you guys. And thanks for joining us on the show. I want to show you some of the levity. I was telling you guys about the levity that the show has. And Leslie Cummings is watching. She goes, welcome, Madison Skies.
Hi.
And June is here. Hi, all. Great to meet you. Juanita watches in South Africa. She goes, welcome to the show, Madison Skies. Yeah, we have an international audience. This is really, really cool. And we love the fact that you guys wanted to come on our show. I think this is awesome. And thanks to Justine and your whole team working with us to put this together. They did such a great work doing this, working hard with us to get this together. Welcome, Madison Skies from Kathleen Walker, who's in New York City. Juanita goes, you must love us a lot, Jim, working on Saturdays. I do, Juanita. I love you guys. Jen Barry's in Allentown, Pennsylvania, USA. She says, welcome, Madison Skies and Slancha. And Ann Wozniak is watching in Jacksonville, Florida. Have you guys been to the States at all yet?
No.
So you have a lot of cities and a lot of cool places to discover. Like,
definitely. I think we all want to go to New York, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's where we all want to go. I've not really spoke about it much.
No, we haven't, but I definitely would like to go there.
Yeah, well, you never know. You might be, once things continue to roll along, you'll be touring tour New York and LA and Chicago and Florida. Ann's in Florida. Good afternoon to everybody. Welcome, Madison Skies. And she's in Florida. She's in Jacksonville, Florida. Joan Sandos says, welcome, Madison Skies. We're very interactive with the viewers. I love the viewers being a part, like as performers, the listeners, the audience, the people, the viewers, the people who buy tickets and buy CDs. They're the ones you're doing all the work for because they appreciate it. So we appreciate them. Dante, he's watching in San Diego, California. That's a cool city to check out when you come to the States. In Southern California, very beautiful, mild. Welcome, Madison Skies from Dante as well. And Mary Bishop is also in Florida. Hello, Madison Skies, and welcome. Anais is watching in Europe. She says it's bedtime in Europe for her, but she's in France. So must go to bed a little bit early. And Jen Barry says, welcome to you guys. So tell us a little bit about Madison Skies and how you guys formed this really cool group. You're all friends, but it's sort of, was it formed out of adversity or something? Tell us about the vision for the group and how it actually formed.
So obviously we were all in a pandemic. We were all in a lockdown. Everyone across the world was. And like a lot of people, I assume, internationally, we're just scrolling through Facebook, hopelessly scrolling through. And then we all saw an ad for an audition and a casting call. So we sent in our audition tapes, and then we got the call that we were together. And it's basically been formed. It was supposed to be a TV drama first, and then produce music after, because due to the pandemic, we flipped it on its head and recorded all the music first, which is really cool. So we've recorded 6 songs so far, and I think we have got those coming out soon, and we'll be recording the TV drama at some point soon. We're going to Margate next weekend, where Sophie lives, to record 2 music videos for those songs, which is really cool. So yeah, we were kind of, I guess you could say we were formed out of adversity, because I think the pandemic was a very adverse thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you guys agree, right? This pandemic sort of helped form this group, right? Which is amazing, you know, taking lemons and turning them into lemonade in a way, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what you guys decided, you know, what you wanted the group to look like and to feel like and to sound like, because, you know, there's so many groups out there, and there's a lot of pop groups of all different kinds and pop stars. But what was it about the Madison Skies sound and look and feel that you guys wanted to present that maybe stands out and is a little bit different than all the other stuff and groups and people that are out there?
I think it's just definitely special because we obviously put it together in lockdown. So we've had to bond like pretty much instantly. Like the second we were introduced to each other, it was like we had to be best friends. And luckily we all got along perfectly and we all love each other so much. But I think our message is just about like being real and being you, because after everything that we'd done in lockdown, that was all very real. We couldn't fake it. We had to be honest and say, look, we put this big project together in lockdown and it was really, really tough, but we made it work. And that's kind of what our message is, I think. Like we're just about being us and not being fake. And I think that's really cool.
That really is. Absolutely. Yeah, you guys, you're the real deal. And that's what matters, right? You guys, let's talk a little bit about that. Some of your backgrounds, like, have you guys studied music? Have you been in other groups? Have you always, you know, sang and maybe played some instruments in your youth, even when you were younger?
All of us have kind of, I think we started off with musical theatre backgrounds when we were younger.
Yes.
We did grow up with musical theatre as a big influence. I especially went down the singing route really fast. Like I discovered that's what I wanted to do. So I was singing in pubs, and like that's very English to sing in pubs.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I just feel that's what I was saying, like 14-year-old singing in a pub, but that's very normal here.
Yeah.
So I did lots of gigs, and then I ended up in this girl band. You guys, you could say your backstory.
I mean, I just did musical theatre. I did like Sound of Music and like Annie when I was little, and I kept doing that. So that's kind of where I started. And then just in lockdown, I found this, and then yeah, that's kind of where I am now.
That's cool. That's really cool. And how about you, Sophie?
So I started out with just dance. So like dancing was like the main thing I did. I started that when I was around 2, so very, very young. And then as I got older, I realised that dance wasn't the only thing I wanted to do. I loved to sing and I loved to be on stage and act. So then I moved on to going to stage school and like a little Saturday thing. And then I just fell in love with it. And that is what I do now. Obviously, now we're in this band. But yeah, it's really, really lovely. And it's a dream job because it's just what I wanted to do so obviously since I was really young, since I fell in love with it. So yeah, it's just really amazing to actually have this opportunity.
Yeah.
That is cool. That is cool. It really is an opportunity. Now, you guys, even though you're friends, you've really met in person because of the lockdowns, and it's been tough in Europe. Where we were in a bad place with it throughout the whole year, but now the United States is really in a good place because of the vaccines and distribution of the vaccines. And matter of fact, they just said outside we don't have to wear the masks now, and
Oh, wow.
inside we don't have to wear them. So there's a lot of great progress. But I know in Europe it's been a little bit slower here and there. So you guys, as amazing as it is, and all that you've already accomplished as you're going along here, you've formed this fantastic friendship already. But as far as meeting in person, because of the pandemic, you've met in person twice.
Yeah.
And everything, including the rehearsals, has been done really via the internet, via Zoom, right? That's a whole new world. That's kind of crazy.
Crazy.
What's that like?
Usually if you meet someone twice, you wouldn't be able to call them your family, and you wouldn't be able to call them like some of your friends and stuff like that. Oh, there's our team.
There's the team, Madison Skies. Yes.
Yes. So it's kind of cool that everything was done over the phone, and everything we did was so fine-tuned and with such like small detail that I think it kind of did add a benefit to what we were doing. And meeting twice, it just meant that our time together was a lot more valuable.
Yes, I agree.
We are so comfortable around each other already.
Mm-hmm.
And we honestly just have the best time. We are so excited to get together. When are we getting together?
It's the next weekend, so not this weekend.
Yeah, right, exactly. Next week you're going to film your first official music video. And I hear that you guys are, and now this is an English phrase, you are mad together.
So you would call it crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We are. You're not able to shut us up when we're together.
No, we're so loud.
Always drawing attention to ourselves, doing something or other.
Yeah, become like sisters in a way, right? That's what happens.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Which is really, really cool. So you all bring different, flavors and textures to the group because you have different styles to your individual voices. Tell us a little bit about the uniqueness that each of you bring to Madison Skies.
I think kind of just like overall with everything, like our backgrounds and where we started. Thea is like, she came originally from singing, Sophie did dancing, and I did acting. So kind of all together, it just works perfectly. And we all have our own kind of our experience chucked into it, and it just makes the most amazing product because it's like we've all got different strengths and areas. And sometimes like when we're recording a song, we'll go, oh, who's going to sing this bit in the studio? And we'll all just instantly know who it's going to work for, who will sound better, because we all know each other and our voices and our styles, and that's really cool.
That's really amazing. How about you, Thea? Same thing?
Yeah, so we've all got different roles in the group, not just with work, but with like when we spend time together. Like I am the mum of the group, so I look after all the hotel keys. I look after make sure they're like showered and make sure they're fed. Sophie's older than me, but I just take on this like maternal role. I think it's because I'm younger sisters. Yeah. But if I would say professionally, we all know exactly, like even after 2 times a meeting, we all know exactly what we're good at. So we know that when we have to do a video, so like we did for your video shout out, we know Sophie would edit it in seconds.
Yeah.
Put that down. If you asked me to do that, I wouldn't know where to start. So we've all got very different roles, and it makes us so strong as a group.
That's really, really cool. And how about you guys? How do you feel about that too? So she makes sure that you got the keys and everybody's set and ready to go. How about the two of you?
I feel like we're just like our little children sometimes, aren't we? To be honest? That's what I would say.
Yeah, I just would not trust myself with the stuff that Thea does. Like, if I got given the room keys, I would lose them in a second. Like,
I would walk in, I'd take it out of my pocket and put it on the side, and it'd be gone.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, I would like to call myself a responsible person, but when it comes to things like that, I just am not like,
You need to have Thea around to make sure everything is set and ready to go, and you guys are in.
I'm a stress head and a control freak. I'd rather do it all myself and make sure it's properly done, and then they don't have to stress about it, so it's fine.
So right, and then you could just focus on the performance and on what you're doing. Let's talk a little bit about the first time you guys were brought together, what was that like? Was it exciting? I mean, you're all still in school, right? You're still in school
Yeah.
and studying.
Me
So
and-
all of a sudden now you're coming together and forming Madison Skies. Matter of fact, tell us first about the name Madison Skies. Where did that come from? What does that mean?
So that was to do with the script for the drama.
Right.
It has to do with the storyline, which I can't even reveal that much. But I think that gives you a subtle idea. It comes from my father, my character Maddie in the show. Comes from there. That's all I think I can say.
And that's a thing that people don't know, that there actually is a drama and a script that's actually wrapped, or there's a whole like story wrapped around the group.
Very smart and technical how the team have done it. Like big respect and hats off to them. Very smart. But when we were brought together, we first met over Zoom. It was crazy. It was non-stop screaming, laughing, shouting, instant best friends. Like, you know when someone says, do you believe in love at first sight? Well, it was like love at first sight with these two.
Yeah.
They probably say the same. Well, maybe not with me because I'm a little bit.
No, Thea, we would. We love you.
They love you, Thea. They love you, Thea. No worries.
God, together in real life. Because Sophie lives absolutely miles away. Me and Gracie were there, went to Tesco, which is a supermarket in the UK, or a grocery store, if you would call it. We walked into the hotel room and Sophie like jumped out the bathroom at us, and we were like, ah! She jumped on us, and we just had a massive hug, and it was so lovely.
That is funny. But when you have to do what you have to do, when you're in that studio and you have new songs, you guys are like the utmost of professionalism, and you've learned, each of your musical strengths, which is really, really cool. And you sort of have this already understanding between each other, who needs to sing what, parts, the harmonies, who should start the song. How do you guys, what's that process like for you guys as far as figuring that out? Because, what happens sometimes in groups is some songs, some voices that are in the group lean better for certain kinds of songs, and other voices lean better towards other kinds of songs. How do you guys decide and work all that out? What's that process like?
Well, we normally get there, like if we go away for like a weekend, we'll get there on the first day and we'll like head into the studio, and it'll be really chilled and just like kind of getting into it, and we'll go through the songs and we'll have like our sheets of paper with the words on, and we'll highlight, and we'll all just be able to say, oh, I think your voice would sound really good doing this bit, and oh, you could definitely do a harmony on this bit, and it just literally works as we go along. We could play it and I reckon we could come up with something like that because we all know each other so well.
It really depends on like the mood we're all in.
Yeah.
The last weekend I went in, recorded a bass vocal, so I just sang the song through, and then they recorded their bits on top, I recorded my bit on top, and basically they just cut me out of it. It was just so, we work well in a group when we sing, because we just get it done really, really like what's the word, efficient.
Yes, efficient. Yeah, everything is efficient.
Because I think 3 songs in one day is a lot.
It's a lot, yeah.
And our engineer, who we usually have, Dave, we love him.
Shout
out to Dave. He usually was like, I wouldn't usually let people do 3 songs in a day, but it's because it's you guys, we'll let you.
That is cool. That is really cool. So do you guys like other artists too? Tell us about some of the music that you individually like. Who, like Gracie, who are some of the other artists that you like as well?
Well, I think a funny thing about us that I think we all have in common is we all have really varied music taste. Like we all listen to such like, well, not that we listen to different stuff to each other, but none of us have like one artist that we like listen to and that's it. We all love like loads of different styles, which I think is really cool because it makes our music really different. It's got different bits of everything. But who's someone we all like, guys? What's like someone we all listen to?
We all listen to like ABBA.
Yeah, we do. We have a bit of Mamma Mia and stuff like that.
Dancing Queen.
Fernando.
They were fantastic, right? They were amazing.
Yeah.
And once they hit the United States, it was like,
yeah.
Is that your hope too? to come here and tour and have, yeah.
We've only just like started putting our music out and interviewing with the US in the past like week and a half, I'd say. And they have been so welcoming. Like I've never met such a warm welcome from a country, because in England it is so difficult to kind of find your feet in this industry because there are so many people doing the same thing as you. But in America, everyone's just been so open-armed and lovely about it. And hopefully, yeah, we can do more stuff in America and hopefully come to America when we're allowed to travel.
Yeah. Right, exactly. Yeah, we will warmly welcome you. That's for sure. Your lovedies now on the Jim Master Show Live. All the viewers would say that they are definite lovedies. They love your accent. They like everything that they're hearing, which is awesome. They're all talking amongst themselves, which is perfect. How do you describe the sound for people who are now discovering Madison Skies for the first time by watching our show here? How do you describe the certain sound that Madison Skies is?
I would say it's very poppy and dancey. We came out with a ballad. It was still upbeat. It was called "I Love You to the Moon and Back." That was probably the most different to what we did. But when we speak to our producer Kemma and our composer Mike, we kind of say what we have in mind. So when we want an upbeat, dancey song, they'll do that for us. And when we say more instruments, they know exactly what we mean. We want a more instrumental sound. So yeah, I guess the sound that we have is very girly and poppy and kind of princessy. It's very Disney, I think, I would say.
So it wouldn't be then like the Spice Girls or any of that sound or any similarities?
Our recent song, From Different Worlds, that is Spice Girls, because we've got a little rap bit in it, and it's very like, you know, in Spice Girls, when they're like zig a zig you know, it's very similar to that.
Wow. Now, I had done a little research, and your writer, some that write the material, because, you know, the writing of the songs is a whole other art form unto itself, and maybe eventually you guys will get into writing the songs too, songwriting, which is a really cool thing to do. But your writer is a rapper and composer from Newcastle in the UK.
Yes, he is.
And a rock punk musician too, right?
So we've got
I mean, a rock punk. Yeah, I said, did I say rock punk? I mean, rock punk. I just created a whole new genre of music.
I know. Kemma is from Newcastle and he is a rapper. He's also an actor as well, which comes in handy for us. He writes our lyrics and stuff. And then Mike, who's in Russia, which is so cool. He composes it and does all the music. And it's funny you say about songwriting, because me and the girls have done some songwriting together, like independently, and we've kind of looked into it. And I wrote one song. I've written one song so far that we're going to bring out called "Misunderstood." I don't know. That's all I really say. And the girls, do you like it?
Yes, I love it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the way you do that. I like the way you sort of check in with each other. So what do you guys think? And what do you feel? And what do you probably do that a lot now, right? You run the ideas through each other to make sure everybody's sort of agreeable and on the same page. Because that's important, because sometimes, you know, you've seen with even major groups where sometimes they don't discuss something or what they're going to do. And then that sort of becomes a problem with the group. They don't get along, or they're just falling apart or going in different directions. But keeping that glue and that friendship and that unity together, especially being, you know, a young, fresh, new group, is really important, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. I feel like we're like one mind, because we are Madison Skies. We're not individuals.
A machine.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah.
Yes, exactly. And you guys are very interactive too. You like to interact with your fans and communicate, and you're, you know, out there constantly responding and getting feedback, and you love that, right?
We absolutely love speaking to our fans. We love it. We adore it. And we love seeing the little fan edits that get made for us.
Yes,
it's really real.
They make my day every time. That's so nice.
And we send them into our group chat. We send all the little nice comments into the group chat, all the TikToks that people make for us. Yeah. We see everything, and I just adore it. Our fans are the whole reason that we just love social media.
That is cool. That is fantastic. Tell us about this shot here, gang. Where were you guys when this was taken?
Oh, okay. So
That's amazing. I mean, you look like you're starring in a major, Hollywood production or something, or, Britain's Got Talent or what have you. What was this?
so do you wanna?
Yeah, so this was in the recording studio. We were doing photo shoots for the new single coming out, and that was actually taken in the recording studio. So yeah, the outcome of that photo was just really cool. I think we all really, really liked the way that it came out, and obviously it's the cover for our single. So I think we're all really proud of how that photo came out.
Yeah, yeah. How about you, Gracie?
Yeah, I agree. This is our cover for our From Different Worlds single, which is the one that most recently came out. So yeah, I think it definitely portrays everything we want it to. And I love the dresses because they're like really like bright and like fun. I think that definitely adds to like our message that we like putting out.
And you know what I see in that photo? I see 3 very confident, women there. You guys are very confident. You're excited. You know what you're doing. You know what you want, and you're excited about this whole venture that you guys are involved in with Madison Skies. It really is. There's a lot of confidence and strength in this, like female power, strength in this photo.
There definitely is. Of course there is. And we are teenage girls. We're 50 and we're keeping it real. We do have our problems and we do have our own issues with growing up and just as you do as a teenager. That's how it is. But we do find ourselves, when we're together, we empower each other and we make each other feel more confident.
You do.
We're definitely stronger when we are together.
I love this shot too. Tell us about this shot, gang.
Oh, well, it was meant to be sunny, but it was England, so it's not. But that was our black
We had
and
to
white.
walk through a park with we all had these like massive heels on, which we loved. I think we all loved the heels. It made it feel very powerful. But yeah, this was taken in the park near the studio. But yeah, it was very chilly, but we had blankets with us. So when we weren't taking photos, at least we were warm. So yeah.
Yeah. Another great shot here too. Yeah.
That's not. I've not seen that one before.
No, neither have I.
So you know what happens when something is revealed for the first time on the Gym Master Show Live? You know what we call it?
An exclusive.
Yes, a world premiere exclusive. You got it. And we have the graphic for it. So where was this taken?
That was in the park as well. That was in the same park.
Studio.
Yeah, by our studio. We would go back and we'd like get changed and redo our makeup into like a new kind of vibe and a new look and go back and take some more pictures.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice. I had heard through the grapevine that as these photos were being taken, which all look spot on, fantastic, that you were invaded by lovely dogs that were meant to be on walks that day.
Yeah, it was so cute. There was like 3 dogs. There were 2 big ones and a little one, and then we found out that the little one was deaf, and it was just so cute.
So cute.
We adore dogs and animals. Yeah.
And big hi from your biggest fan, Amelia, in the UK as well.
Hi,
and
Amelia.
Christine in North Carolina, USA. The photo of all of you, fantastic. I love everything about it. Beautiful pictures. Juanita in South Africa, and a lot of comments coming in. We'll sprinkle those in during our chat here as well. Here's another cool shot.
Oh, I love that one.
We love that.
Yeah,
isn't that a great one?
Yeah. The rest of them.
Yeah, that's a nice one too. That's in the studio.
Yeah.
Photo studio. Yeah. Here's another one. Love that one too. You guys. Yeah.
One.
That's neither.
Yeah. It's like you're seeing him for the first time almost. Look at this one.
Oh, we
love that. There's like context behind that. So we were all we had to film this little thing for, I can't remember what it was for. But anyway, we were filming for something.
For our studio that we were in.
Yeah, a promotion for the studio. And we were all messing around while taking photos with the phone. And the one before that, Gracie would not let go of the phone. So there's a video as well. But it was just really funny. Yeah.
And the outfits and the red couch and everything. It's very cool, very
Do you know what?
sophisticated.
I'm pretty sure that was kind of makeshift on the day.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that
Not
wasn't
meant to be
planned.
that
I don't.
good. It was not meant to be that good. But we just saw all these accessories in the studio and we were like, they all work together.
Yeah, literally.
It's perfect. Yeah, you all got the red shoes, the red phone, the red couch, and then you got the reel-to-reel machine on the right, and then you got the red and white luggage. and that's really, really cool. Those are nice shots too. And that is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. And we've got some more here. Here's another one. Is this where you're trying to grab for the phone?
I'm not.
Yeah,
so
and because of this, I think it is because of this this photo shoot and because of this phone thing, our group chat is called "The Boss is Calling." I think is because of this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Oh, that's what it means. The boss is calling. Now I get it. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Because in a couple of emails, I saw the boss is calling, and I thought that meant Justine. I thought she was the boss calling me. Now I know what that means. That's cool. I love that. I love that. So you guys, obviously, as you can see in these photos, and everybody's saying great photos. They're loving this. You guys really love to make each other laugh too, right? Yeah. I mean, it's serious business what you're doing, but you like to have fun with it and have a lot of levity, and that's important, right? To keep it light.
Never a serious moment. Well, actually, tell a lie. When we get hungry, that's a serious moment.
Yeah. We have to be professional and get to work.
Yeah.
I think they call that hangry when you can get a little if you haven't eaten in a while. So they have to make sure there's always food around so you can snack, keep that energy going.
Yeah. Justine just said Thea gets very hungry, and I do. I stop speaking to everyone, and I'm just like, I need to eat now.
So at least, what's cool
luckily
is
there's a Tesco's near us.
Yeah, there's a Tesco's. That's the grocery store.
Yes.
Well, I was going to say, at least you warn everybody, Thea, and you tell them, I'm getting a little hungry right now. I need food, and then you can come towards me after I eat.
Yeah.
That is funny. Hey, speaking of food, ladies, we have a clip here that we found that we dug up, and it involves cooking.
Yeah. Oh no.
Grace is like, oh, they sent that one to Jim, huh? Yes, all the way across the big pond, they sent that to us, and let's take a look and see what is being made in the kitchen, the Madison Skies kitchen.
Hi guys, welcome to Cooking with Me. So over here, let's show you what we have going on here. We have some broccoli simmering. We have some potatoes that I do have to mash, and mine are leaf pies. Have 1 minute and 5 seconds left. So in the meantime, but every time. I'm going to put the pies over there when they come out, which is now. The pies out, that's hot. Right, now this could go one of two ways. I have never poured sausages, potato into a simmer, and I'm scared. Okay, Sally. In the strainer. I know I have to do this. I see my mum do when she does the roast. Now I have to mash them with butter. Okay, so here's my little masher. I don't know how much butter to put in. That. Mash, mash. I've never mashed. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying not to make it lumpy. I don't know I've ever done this before, but I think I'm doing okay. I should not have done it in this bowl. What have I done? What have I done? Never again am I cooking. She didn't tell me where to mash them. Nice though. Yeah, she mashes it in that. What am I doing? Pies. What can go wrong with pies? Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't it? Oh, that's good.
That's fallen down.
I started mashing the mash in that with holes in it.
You don't start.
I know. Oh, that's so squishy.
That's meant to be squishy.
They're never that squishy.
Oh, classic.
Any post thoughts on that, ladies?
No, head is empty.
I
All
don't know what was going through my head. I don't know what I was thinking. Mashing the mash in a colander. Like, it clearly has holes in it, but I don't know what was going through my mind. I just
think
thought my
you
mum
do.
mashed them in that.
I think you were just really confident about it, so it didn't
Yeah.
really matter what you think.
Because
You
that
can
was
make-
like the first time of like my mum gave me the task of cooking the dinner. She was like, "You can cook for you and your sister. Like, you can do this." Clearly, I couldn't because I was stupid enough to mash the mash in a colander that has holes in it.
Colander
So
with the little
what do I
holes in it.
expect?
I guess you could have maybe if the mash goes through the hole to maybe thin French fries or something, maybe when it comes through the hole.
I mean, the mash was certainly mashed good enough. There was no lumps in it, which was good, I guess, but it just made a bit of a mess.
That's
I
one
don't
of
know
my.
in America if you are the same, but lumpy mashed potato just does not. Nothing grinds my gears like lumps my mashed potato.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. Never get the lumpy mashed potato,
No.
or you're gonna hear
Or-
about it.
You know when you have like jacket potatoes, I think you call them baked potatoes. If they're hard, that ruins my day as well.
Yes, me too.
Yeah.
You too. And I'm a big mashed potato person. It's one of my. I said if God ever said, "Hey Jim, I'm going to put you on an island all by yourself, and I'm only going to give you one thing you can eat for the rest of your life. Pick it, and be smart about what you pick." It would be mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
I love mashed potatoes.
I don't blame you. They are lovely.
They
Yeah.
really,
Only when
really
you
are.
cook them right, not when you mash them in a colander. Don't
I
make
still
my
can't
mistake.
believe- I still can't believe you didn't have any gravy.
Oh, I hate
Well,
gravy.
Well,
Ruins it.
there was
Gravy?
gravy
Stop it with
in the
that.
pie.
I hate gravy. I hate gravy. Don't listen.
Gravy is gross.
And is it Sari Turner? Is it Cherry or Sari Turner?
Sorry.
She goes,
Kerry
our
is our
favorite
stylist.
Kerry.
Kerry is our stylist, and she
Welcome,
does
Kerry.
makeup and our hair, and she basically just looks after us. She's like our mum.
Oh, that's fantastic. She goes, our favorite Madison chef. Watch out, Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah.
And Christine in North Carolina says, real cute video, having fun. And Anne in Florida, USA, ha ha ha, love this. Something my daughter and granddaughter would do.
Cool.
And now Jennifer Barry in Pennsylvania, USA, she now wants mashed potatoes and broccoli.
Me
She's
too.
hungry. And Leslie Cummings doesn't like lumpy mashed potatoes either. LOL. See? And Juanita in South Africa, LOL, cute video as well.
You know
Well,
what? That is very odd that you say LOL because we say LOL.
Yeah, lol.
oh, you say lol as opposed to,
Lol.
do you really?
Yeah.
Well,
Lol.
It's
Yeah,
really
well-
cool too, because we have, we based here in the United States, but guests come from all around the world. And when, we've had all of Celtic Thunder on and Celtic Woman and Phil Coulter and, a lot of the Irish artists too. And they would talk about crack. Hey, we're having a lot of crack on the show. So
Banter.
the Irish crack, the humor, the fun times, the banter. So I would say, well, we'll have to make sure that we explain to our audience in the United States that when we say we're doing crack on the show, that it's Irish crack, CRAIC, and that it's humor, it's fun, it's good times. So we don't end up in the newspapers tomorrow, which is funny. Do you guys say bloody too? We have a bloody good time.
Yeah.
Well, we wouldn't usually say that on an interview because
No.
it's one of them words you don't know if it's a swear word, you don't know if it's not.
No.
But I suppose, yeah, we do say that.
Yeah, yeah.
English have awful language, I think.
Yeah.
The normal
Definitely.
one.
Now, I mentioned, in the introduction that, I've got 2 shows today, and then we have 2 shows tomorrow live on JMS Live. And that's basically, a working weekend. However, I hear that you guys have had a working weekend too. That means we have another clip. Uh-oh, what's coming next? Here it is. Yeah. Grace is like, uh-oh, I know.
Here's what a weekend work with Madison Skies looks like.
Never gonna stop living life to the full. Just you and me. It might get tough, but we never giving up. I'll build a castle with the bricks that they throw at me. I'll make a home for us, for you and me. I don't feel any pain when you're here with me. And all I know is trust.
Oh,
I love that.
God, we want more. Just a really great sound. That's just a little teaser of the sound. Tell us about that video. That was cool.
Sophie edited that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I made that on TikTok, obviously. That's where I think that's a pretty easy place to edit things like that. And I just wanted to, I think that was actually one of our videos on TikTok when I was dancing with my mum and my sister that actually got quite a few likes. And that was the second video after, because there were some comments like asking to see what it is like working with us. So I thought that I would make a little snippet of some videos of our weekends away. And yeah, our hotel room definitely is a little bit messy, but we do clean it at the end of our weekend. We don't leave it like that. But yeah, we're just pretty messy when it comes to like the work days.
Yeah.
And Thea, are you the one that makes sure that the hotel rooms are cleaned?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes. When we come home on
In that video, they're sat there with Domino's pizza all over the bed. The boxes. That is my worst nightmare ever, because this is a really gross fact, basically. But in the hotel rooms, 3 of us in one small room, 1 bathroom, we have so many showers. The room gets so steamy, so it's all damp, and you have to open the windows, and basically it just smells horrible because we've had food in there. We've had so many showers, even wet towels everywhere in a rush. I wouldn't recommend sharing a hotel room with us, no, and I do make sure that everything gets cleaned at the end. I know my mum's watching this right now and thinking, absolutely not. Like, she'll be like, you're having me on, but I am the clean and responsible one of the group.
To be fair, I'll give you that. When we come home from maybe the second day, we'll all come in and me and Sophie will probably sit on the bed and Theo will be like, right guys, if we clean now, then we have to do it in the morning. So we'll just have a quick 10-minute tidy up and scan everything.
And before we leave, she's always like, check under the beds, look under the beds, make sure nothing's fallen under, make sure you have everything. And before we go, we always make a list of things, or our stylist will make us a list of all the things we need, and then we will just use that list to make sure all that stuff is packed again. But I don't think any of us have ever left anything there, have we?
No,
has anyone ever?
Well, actually, no. When we were in the studio, because obviously on our last day we pack everything in the morning, take everything to the studio, and then go home from there. So we don't go back to the hotel to get our stuff. So I brought my suitcase to the studio, and I left it in the back of our manager's car. And so she drove home with my suitcase in the back of her car. So I had to go and meet her outside once I'd got home. And we don't live near each other. I think we're an hour away or a little bit less. So yeah.
What are some other crazy things that have happened along the way? Because, sometimes when you're on the road or doing different things, crazy things just happen.
Yes, the studio is haunted.
Yeah.
Oh, Jennifer Barry in Pennsylvania. Did you hear that? Jennifer Barry always asks some of our actors who are on theater projects in Hollywood or Broadway, did they ever see ghosts, like theater ghosts?
Yes. We have had such experience with ghosts.
Have you really?
Well, we all love that sort of thing, don't we? We're all into it.
We always download little ghost apps, and we always go little ghost hunting in our spare time. But yeah, we always. I think we're all very superstitious. Is that the word? Superstitious?
Yeah.
Superstitious. Yeah.
We're all very we all believe in that stuff, so it's very fun to be able to say, "Oh, it's haunted."
Yeah. We could be completely over dramatizing it, but I'm pretty sure that the studio is haunted because I walked in and the lights were flickering and I was like, oh, okay, weird. But it is an old studio, so I was like, oh, okay, we'll just carry on. And then all the speakers were off, but there was noise coming out of the speakers, but it was like someone speaking. And I was like, what is going on? But even though they were turned off at the wall and everything, I was out of there. I was like, Gracie, come and listen.
When I was in the studio recording on my own, the plug in there, like I think it was like a heater, it kept like just coming out like on its own. And then like I'd have to like stop singing and go plug it back in, and then I'd look and then it'd be out of the wall again. And I was just like,
Yeah.
some little odd things that we all notice.
See, Jen Barry in Pennsylvania, USA, she goes, I've always seen ghosts. Awesome. Yeah. So she knows what you're talking about. Now I heard through the grapevine that the recording studio where you've recorded, there's a tie-in with Freddie Mercury because he recorded some of his first tracks there too, huh?
He did.
Wow.
Yeah. And we find that so cool that we'd literally walk in the same ground because it hasn't been refurbished since.
No.
We walk in the same ground that Freddie Mercury has, which is
crazy.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So right, exactly. Crazy. That's incredible. We also have a little snippet from it looks like cell phone where your song was airing on BBC, which is really exciting too.
Yeah.
Let's play that clip and then we'll chat about it when we come back. This is something really cool too.
Single of the absolutely wonderful Madison Skies fireworks a little while ago. Now we've got their second single, which is going to be out next May, which goes by the name of Teenage Fantasy. What a great backstory this band Madison Skies have got. They are Gracie, May, Thea and Sophie. They all met during lockdown when they were actually auditioning for a teen drama which never found its feet because of the pandemic. However, through the social media, the three of them became great friends and they formed the girl group Madison Skies. Sophie is from Kent, Thea's from Warwickshire, Gracie May is from Hertfordshire. So communications, rehearsal, vocal coaching and song structures and harmonies have all been done via Zoom. And they've spent months FaceTiming, online, texting. They have now met, which is absolutely lovely, but hasn't stopped them making just brilliant, brilliant music. We're going to have a little bit of a listen to it now then. All this during their GCSE year as well. Gracie, in fact, a year lower, studying her mocks. And, well, great stuff. Enjoy.
When I saw you for the first time, I knew it was love. Mama told me it's just a phase, I need to give it up. Going to sleep, waking up, you're the first I'm thinking of. Ooh, they say this is all a fantasy. They say I'm too young, but they also say the heart always knows what it wants. Who are you or I to question that? I don't think we know it all, no, no, no. tell you how I feel. If this is something surreal, then I'm never letting go. Around and around go, I don't wanna take control. If this is something unreal, then I don't wanna know. I can only tell you how I feel. If this is something surreal, then I'm never letting go. Go, go. I don't want a teenage fantasy. I don't know, I can't explain what's happening to me. What the future holds, who knows? I hope it's you and me. 'Cause it come never running out of love.
Madison Skies with Teenage Fantasy, Gracie May, Thea, and Sophie. If you want to find more from them, you can. They're on iTunes, Madison Skies, Insta and Twitter the same, and the website is madisonskies.com. Great sound. Mid-May that's available. Love it. Well done, everybody.
BBC Radio Cat.
That is cool, huh? What was when you heard that playing on BBC Radio? What you must have been like tingling, pinching yourself, huh?
It's so surreal.
My eyes.
Yeah. Some of the comments coming in. Jen Barry in Pennsylvania, USA says, "I'm dancing in me living room now." And Juanita in South Africa says, "Wow, great song, toe tapping stuff."
Amazing.
And awesome in Ann Wozniak in Florida says, "Awesome ladies." And Leslie Cummings says, "Great song." And Amanda says, "Love that they're all singing along, like you guys were singing along to the tune, which is really cool." And Kathy Short says, "Very, very cool as well." It's a great sound. You guys,
Thank you.
you're surrounded by some terrific musicians too, right? And arrangers arranging the music. It's got a really fresh sound to it.
Yeah, it does. And that's all from like our producers and our composers that we
Yeah.
mentioned earlier and our own influence.
Yeah, I mean, that's really, really cool. So what are some of the dreams and hopes that you guys have for Madison Skies? Again, if anybody's tuning in late, our special guest, our UK pop group, Madison Skies, initially it was a drama, right? Like a television series, a television show, and you guys were brought together as, actresses, as performers to be in that. And then out of that, the music group formed. There's a very legendary TV series in the United States where the same thing happened, but the television show did happen.
It will happen.
And the group was formed as a result of the TV series. And then because of the TV series, the group became so popular, millions of albums. They're still beloved today. They were back from the 1960s, and it was a TV series and a group called the Monkees. And one of the guys in the Monkees was from Britain. Davy Jones was one of the Monkees. And that was a TV series that was on, American television, and the group very popular. So they formed the music group as a result of the TV show. But the music group got so popular that they were touring, and there were T-shirts and lunch boxes and all kinds of like swag for the group as well. And you still hear their stuff on the radio. All these years later, you still hear them. So it was a TV show. They formed a music group for the TV show. And then people fell in love with the music group that was really just supposed to be for the TV show. They didn't even have it planned for them to be an actual music group, doing tours and records and everything. But everybody fell in love with it. It just flew. A very similar story. Amazing, huh?
Yeah, that was what was meant to happen with us. So we were meant to do our TV show first. But the pandemic restricted that.
Justine knows. She goes, "Hey, hey, we're the Monkees." That's their theme song.
Yeah. So I would say our hopes and dreams were probably to bring out an album by the end of this year, and then do our TV show and break into other countries. So break into
tour, don't we? That would be really cool. We really want to tour.
Yeah. Are there places around the world that you guys dream of traveling to and maybe even performing in along the way?
Yeah, of course there is.
Definitely. Yeah.
What are some of your favorites? What's on your dream list?
The USA is my top.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Definitely top.
And then Our
Everywhere.
interview
Literally
was
everywhere.
aired in Africa, I think. If I read
Yeah.
the text right, it was aired in Africa. So it would be so cool to
Very
be there.
cool. Yeah.
We're being aired in like Athens, Bulgaria, Belgium, everywhere. So
Crazy.
a European tour and then a US tour, I reckon.
Yes, I agree.
That is cool. That is really, really cool. So what are you guys individually studying in school? Is it anything pertaining to music or just general studies, each of you?
We all have to do general studies up until year 11. Me and Sophie are in year 11. Grace is in year 10. We're taking our GCSEs now. I'm taking music, drama, French-ish, not really, history, and then my science, maths, and English. And Sophie, what are you taking?
Yeah, so at my school, you have to take English, maths, and science, obviously, and then you have to choose between geography and history. And I was rubbish at geography, so I chose history. Big mistake. And then my choices that I chose were drama, performing arts, and health and social. So yeah, mainly very music based. And then when I leave year 11 and go on to sixth form, which is like the year above year 11, I'm studying musical theatre. So yeah, that's very music based and what I love. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
How about you, Gracie?
Well, I'm this kind of similar to Sophie because we had to pick between geography and history, and I picked history, which I don't think is a mistake yet, but I don't know. And then music, RS, and drama as well for my options. And then obviously I have to take English, maths, and science and things like that. So yeah.
So, you can't do any of this without the love and support of family, families rooting you on and being there for you. And when you have good days, when you have days where you're down or you're fearful or you're confused, tell us, maybe I'll start with you, Thea, the love and the support of your family and how important that is and how some of their reactions to some of these cool things that are happening for you in your life with Madison Skies.
Oh, my family are the whole reason I'm able to do everything. Like, they drive me around to auditions. They kind of, what's the word? They accommodate everything I do, and I'm so grateful for it. I wouldn't be able to do it without them, to say the least. They are very important to me, especially, not especially, but also my little sisters who are very much supportive of the band and stuff, which is so nice.
That's really important. Yeah. How about you, Gracie? The support of loving family and friends and their excitement for you being a part of Madison Skies. Tell us about that.
I mean, again, mine's similar. Like, they're always driving me around to like London and things like that for auditions. Like, whenever there's an opportunity, I'm there, and they have to take me obviously because I can't drive myself. And again, siblings. I've got little siblings who like always want to listen to like Madison Skies music and stuff like that. So I would say really similar to Thea because I know we all have siblings as well who are really like invested in it all, and I think that's really cool.
That's awesome. And it is so important. And Sophie, how about you having, the support and the foundation of loving family and friends, but also they're probably, I'm sure, pretty stoked, pretty excited about some of the cool things on the horizon for you and Madison Skies, right?
Yeah, I would not be able to do what I do without the support of my family. They're just really supportive. And yeah, it's really nice to get that support from them. And the effort they put in to what I do is just really, really lovely to see because I just would not be able to do what I do without them. So yeah, it's really, really nice. And I'm very, very grateful for them.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. What are some things you guys have learned along the way, maybe that you didn't know about, performance and entertaining and this whole new world that you guys are in? Anything surprise you? Anything that you learned, some teachable moments along the way?
I feel like you have to be very patient because it's a very tough industry, and so patience, I think, it's very, very key. So obviously at the moment we're taking baby steps with stuff, hopefully gonna do more, but yeah, patience, I think, is a very important aspect of what we do.
Yeah, and I think we're all like definitely perfectionists when it comes to like our songs and even like our pictures that we take. We're also like, they have to be perfect. So I think taking the time to make it exactly how we want it, definitely, I would say something we've learned. Yeah.
The photo shoots could be long and tiring too, right? To get
those
definitely perfect shots and everything.
Yeah.
It's all very tiring, but we love doing it. It's really, really enjoyable. And yet, even though we do get, and obviously, even when we're not together, we're doing social media, posting on our platforms, and that can be hard work to keep up all the time. But we do try our best to keep up with it all, even though it's very hard at times and it can be really, really tiring. We try our best to do that.
Yeah, because you guys you really appreciate the fans, right? They are the ones who, I'm sure you hear from them and you're engaged with them, and they're really important because they're, falling in love with the music and they're discovering, and they sort of spread the word. They tell each other, kind of like our show has the Lovities. They love the group, they love the show. And that was a word I just happened to say accidentally when I was saying light, love, and levity too fast in the summertime. I say our show's about light, love, and levity, and I said Lovity. And then all of a sudden, the viewers were like, oh, I love that word. So we're going to call ourselves the Lovity Squad. You're Mr. Lovity. This is Lovity Hall. And when you have people like that who watch and support, it's really something special. So you're very engaged, and you guys really appreciate the fans, don't you?
Yes, definitely.
It's really rewarding.
Yeah.
Exactly, like all the hard work that goes into our social media, it can definitely be a lot. But I think like when we see, like we said, all those edits and stuff that come out of it, it's like it makes me realize like they would never be able to do that if we didn't put the photos out, and we'd never be able to put the photos out if we didn't have the motivation for them. So I think it kind of works both ways, and it's really good.
Do any of you play instruments?
I feel like not really.
enough to be able to recognize. I can do a basic, but very basic piano. I couldn't play.
Yeah, me too.
Now with Teenage Fantasy, you guys are heading to Sophie and Margate, right? The dance teacher and group are helping to put it all together.
Yeah.
Tell us about that. That's exciting.
So off you go. This is your moment.
So at my stage school, I go to a place called Stagecoach on Saturdays, and the dance teacher there is actually choreographing the routine that's going to be in our music video, which is very exciting. And I've been learning that. I actually did it today as well. I did last week and today. And yeah, we've learned a lot of it. And yeah, it's just really exciting to see everything come together and the process of building up to the music video. So yeah, it's really exciting.
Yeah.
And to see like people from my area get involved, it's like worlds are like colliding, because like obviously I'm used to going to my stage school every Saturday with those people from there, and then now people like from Madison Skies, they're coming over to that. It's just really nice to see it all come together.
Mm-hmm.
That's really amazing. How about you, Gracie? Same thing?
Yeah, I mean, obviously I'm not in Sophie's area, but I think it's really cool that we've got different people getting involved. And we've seen like the videos of them rehearsing and stuff, and they're all so talented. And I'm so excited to learn the dance because it looks really cool. I've already started learning it, so yeah.
That is really cool. Leslie Cummings says it's cool as well. And Jennifer Barry wants to know, like, some other hobbies that you guys have aside from the music. Do any of you like to draw or paint? Things
You know what? Art is one of those things for me that I wish I was good at, but I am just not. I am not good at it. It seems like one of those things that would be so nice to do in your spare time, just like sit down with a paintbrush or a pencil, but I cannot draw. I think the best drawing I've ever done was of a rat.
Really?
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good for me.
Michael Jackson sang that song Ben, which was about rats. This kid that loved, it was a movie actually too called Ben. It was about this kid who made friends with this rat, and he kept him in his house. And it was really, if you ever hear that song, Michael Jackson, Ben, it was written all about a rat. So maybe you'll write a song about a rat.
You never know.
And bring back the Rat Pack, which is really cool. She keeps asking, because you guys, of course, are in England and castles. And I think I mentioned to you my mother's grandmother. Yeah, my mother's grandmother, Hilmer, also came from Sweden. And she lived in a castle in Gothenburg, Sweden. And she was a princess, part of the Swedish royal family. And then she came over to the States when she was a child. This is my mother's grandmother. And they grew up in Boston, Massachusetts. Jen wants to know, have you guys been to castles? What are castles really like? Are they good, magical in person? She loves castles.
So where we're actually staying next weekend in Dover, I think it's very close to Dover Castle. And for us, well, that is, Dover Castle. It's a very historical thing, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
And yeah, that's open for people to go in. It's been open for ages. You can go in and see it. And I haven't been inside a castle for ages, but there's loads in England. There's Windsor Castle you can go in. I think Windsor Castle. Maybe I might be wrong, but yeah, Dover Castle. You can definitely go in that one. I've been there a few times. It's really nice to see all the stuff inside.
That is cool. That is amazing. Have you guys, Thea and Gracie, been near castles or in them or have anything to do with them?
Not that much, honestly, but I know that, yeah, as Sophie said, there's Dover Castle and Windsor Castle and all that stuff. So yeah, there definitely is. And I don't know if they're magical. I don't think I've really been in many castles in my life. Maybe that's something I need to do.
That's it, right? Exactly. This is really exciting. You guys are just getting started. And just like Amy says, she's a wonderful poet. She lives in the United States. She goes, talented young ladies. Absolutely. And Jen says, thanks for, talking about the castles and all. So what are your hopes for the group, collectively and individually, from Madison Skies and for this whole project? Do you have some dreams? Of course, you guys have a whole team of people behind you that are crafting it all and directing it and guiding it, but you are the stars of it. You're the front, you're on the front lines. So what are some of your dreams and hopes for Madison Skies?
I think our top dreams would probably be to get our album out by the end of the year, to go on a tour in Europe, and then some point in this long journey to the USA, because we would love that, and do our TV drama. Yeah, I think that'd be our top three.
That's our dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Tour for an album and TV show.
Yeah.
Same thing, Sophie.
Yeah.
That would be cool. You guys also, some people, when they do music, in addition to just having a great sound and, selling a lot of records, sometimes they like to have music that has a message and music that tells a story and music that really inspires people and impacts them and makes them feel good about living and good about life. And, we've all been through the pandemic and all this craziness, and that's inspired a lot of artists to do material also that inspires people and shares love and compassion. Is that important to you guys too, to also have material that really lifts people up, makes them feel good, maybe forget their troubles and inspires them?
I think so, definitely. I think all of our songs have like a slightly different message. Like our first single that we did was called Moon and Back, and that came out around Christmas time. And I think that was so special because it was about loving your family and your friends to the moon and back, which is like a famous saying. I don't know if you guys even say that in America, but it's like loving
to the moon and back.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a thing. And I think that was also cool for us because it was our first one together. So for us, we kind of aimed at each other as well, like loving each other and like meeting. And it was just, that was our message for that one, I think.
How about you, Thea? Same thing? Music that inspires and empowers people?
100%. I think we just want to be able to give like a good positive message to our fans.
Yeah. And you as well, Sophie?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Our main message that we want to send is positivity and just to be yourself, because that's what we like to promote, being yourself. We don't want to put on a front. We don't want to be fake. Like what we show on our social media, on our platforms, that is exactly how we are, which is the message that we want to send, is just to be yourself.
Yeah.
And you guys are. And as as the world continues to discover you guys, they're just going to learn more and more about your amazing sound and about this friendship that's developed out of a pandemic, which kind of like this series. I do this work professionally in TV and radio and stage, but then this series was created out of it as well, and it's a beautiful thing. You guys are amazing, and we really appreciate all this time that you've spent with us. It's just really, really so cool. I hope we meet in person, whether I'm over on a TV shoot, maybe filming in England, or you guys are here in the States. Stay in touch with me. You're always, as your careers are taking off, let's stay connected. You guys are always welcome back on our show. We'd love to have you back. And I just want to show you some of the cool comments. Our lovely viewers always like to wish you guys well and all our guests well. And Amy says, reach for the stars, lady.
Aww.
You will get there, no doubt. And Kathleen Walker, who's in New York City, where you guys want to go, wishing you success in your career. Very talented. Hope you get to the USA someday. Absolutely. You guys have some new fans, which is awesome. And you've definitely got a fan in me. And Jen Berry says, it's so nice to meet you all. I'm English on my daddy's side. And you all brought him back alive in my heart to me. Oh, that's beautiful. You know, just hearing you guys
Oh.
talk, I guess. Yeah. Mary
Yeah.
Bishop says such inspirational young ladies.
Oh,
That's
thank
beautiful as
you.
well.
Oh.
Sherry Larson says, you are beautiful ladies. You will go far. You heard it first on the Jim Master Show Live right here. Absolutely. June, our dear friend June Richardson Aspa, who also knows Justine. Hope all your dreams come true. And wonderful
Thank
meeting
you.
you girls. You are definitely going places. That's from Mary Bishop in Florida. And you all have a new forever fan. Love yous from Jen
Love you
Barry,
too.
Pennsylvania. We love that. We love that. And so the website too. They are also lovely. Okay, yeah. So your team is saying they love the comments that we're showing, and we appreciate that. And your team thanks all of our lovely viewers, and we thank them as well. This is really, really cool. That's what it's all about, right, gang? Levity. You got to have more levity in this world. Kathy Short says, so nice seeing you here today. Thanks for sharing time with us. She is in Cleveland, Ohio, USA. And Juanita in South Africa says, thank you guys for spending time with us. Good luck with your careers. Know you will make it big, which is really, really cool. We will spread the word continually about you guys and Madison Skies. Good luck with the TV project. Good luck with all of the performances, the official music video next week. We'll look for that. Let's stay in touch. We'll follow each other on social media. And you guys are welcome back on our show anytime you want. And I hope the show met whatever expectations you had and you enjoyed the time with me as much as I have with you.
Oh,
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure. And shout out the website so people can check the website and so they can see where you guys are. What's your website?
Our social media is all Madison Skies, and then our website is madisonskies.co.uk.
Okay, perfect. And Jen's already asking, Jim, can you bring back all the ladies? We love them all. Absolutely, absolutely. You guys are the best. Good luck with everything, ladies. And this was really awesome. We had a great afternoon with you, and I with my English breakfast tea. Is it legal in England to have breakfast tea in the afternoon, or will I be arrested?
You can have tea. There's no such thing as like morning tea, afternoon tea. Tea is the same all time of day, and you can have it whenever.
And here in the States, we make it like it's a big thing. Like we're having English breakfast tea at breakfast. And you guys are like, come on. We created it all. Well, toast to all of you. All right. It was a pleasure. And cheers. And thanks for all the great time. And thank Justine and your team for, working with us to put all this together. We wish you all the very best. You have a great weekend. And thanks for being on the show. And
thank you.
And spread the word, gang. All right.
Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Bye.
care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. That's Madison Skies. Yes, Thea and Sophie and Gracie. And we had an amazing time with them. And maybe this is the first time you got a chance to check them out. Again, you can find them online. They really are terrific. 3 friends came together. And again, because of the pandemic and the lockdowns and all, they'd only had an opportunity to really meet each other twice, but they formed this really cool friendship. And that's what's cool about it. Because initially they were brought together to be actresses in this UK television series, part of Madison Skies, and that's still being worked on. But the pandemic, sort of stopped production. It stopped production here in the United States too, in studios and Hollywood sets. A lot of it was paused and we all had to pivot. So of course, in Europe and around the world, that happened as well. So the group itself was formed with the music. And again, that's a cool thing. So they have like 2 dual careers when you really think about it, as soon to be television stars. And then of course, the music group. And that is really, really cool. And they've got some new fans here on the Jim Masters Show Live here in the United States. That's for sure. We loved having them here. They are really pleasant and they love life and they're very passionate, enthusiastic about what they do. And don't you love the way Thea says she keeps things under control? She makes sure that the hotel rooms are clean and that they don't lose their keys. And that is really cool. And you know what I love too? All the humor, all of the levity too. They they have fun with each other. And that's what you got to do. We talk about it all the time on the Jim Master Show Live. You know, even though we talk about poignant topics and inspirational topics sometimes, and we have a lot of fun with everybody, you gotta have fun, because life is precious and life is short. So check them out. They're really amazing. This was an exclusive to have them here on the Jim Master Show Live, and we really appreciate them reaching out to us. They're fans of our show, our series, our entertainment lifestyle talk show series. And we appreciate them saying, hey, we would like to come on. And next time what we'll do when they come on, maybe we'll have them even perform too. They were in, because of lockdowns and everything, they were in 3 separate locations in England, as opposed to being, you know, generally all in the same studio or the same location. So next time they'll probably be in the same spot, maybe on location on the television set filming. Boy, I'd love to head to England, some of our roots, and maybe see them while they're filming and see them in concert too. That would be cool. I'll keep you posted on some of the things that they're doing. Jen Barry in Allentown, Pennsylvania says, thank you, Jim, for reading my comments to all your guests. I truly love and appreciate you, and you as you, Slancha. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, Jen. We love all of our viewers here on the Jim Master Show Live very much, and spread the word. Well, our 1-year anniversary was last week. We've done over 410 episodes of our series live daily, 7 days a week, which is amazing considering my days are busy with my work in television and radio, how we still are doing this, but it's so fantastic. And we're back tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific with Tony Award-winning actress Debbie Gravite. It's going to be amazing. She's going to sing live for you too. Fun show. The ladies were great. Kathleen Walker in New York City. Absolutely. I agree, my friend. Jen Berry, Jim, I love them. I'm a new forever fan. Slancha, perfect. They were just pleasant, fun, and very, very talented. They have good head on their shoulders. They know what they want. They have a certain feel and look and sound with Madison Skies that, and you just got little snippets of it today, but it's just, they're on their way, and it was a pleasure to have them here. Gotta run. Have a great afternoon. See you all tonight. That's right. Go grab something to eat, like I'm going to. We're going to cycle along the coast here. We live along the coast, along the ocean. So we're going to cycle in between this show and tonight's show, and then grab something to eat, change, and then be back tonight with you. And Anne says, thank you, ladies, for a wonderful afternoon. Ann Wozniak in Jacksonville, Florida, USA. Christine Clifton in North Carolina, USA. Thanks for being with us today. It was wonderful spending time with us today. Wishing you all great success. And they will see this too, because this is archived on our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Click the notification bell. It really does help our show and our series. And spread the word. Share the links. Share the lovity. Thanks for all of your private Instagram messages and your Facebook messages as well, and your tweets. I'm on Jim Masters TV on all of those. So follow and like and share. Amy says, we thank you for all you do for us, Jim. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Love it. And Kathleen Walker says, have a nice day, everyone. See you tonight as well. Kathleen will be back tonight with the Tony-winning actress, Debbie Gravite. Nice afternoon show, Jim. I'll catch tonight's show in the archives. It's back to baseball tonight. Yes, in Cleveland. Go Indians for you, right? See you as well, Kathy. Thank you very much. This was really absolutely awesome. And again, we will have them back on our show very, very soon. Great group, Madison Skies. Again, you can check them out online. Love these photos, don't you? You can see that they have the camaraderie, that they really are, friends that were brought together and then became friends. And to be able to do all those rehearsals over Zoom and everything too, that's not easy. That's difficult stuff, but they mastered it, and they still are, and they're still in school, and they still have their family life. So, crazy schedule, but they love it. They absolutely love it. That's Madison Skies on the Jim Masters Show Live tonight. Again, Tony-winning actress Debbie Gravite's going to be with us live on the Jim Masters Show Live. She's all excited. She's going to sing live for us. I want to let you know, too, that tomorrow we have a very special group, another group coming from Europe, Strings and Things Irish Folk Band. They're going to perform live 2 p.m. Eastern. Again, our regularly scheduled hours are 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. But the reason why sometimes we do the shows earlier, like we did an extra bonus show like this one at 2 Eastern, is because when our guests are overseas in later time zones, like right now, it's, later time zone in England. So we'll do the show earlier. So in Ireland, it'll be 7 p.m. tomorrow when we do our show at 2 p.m. with the fantastic Irish folk band, the group Strings and Things. They're with us on Sunday. And then Sunday night, Batman's Robin, Burt Ward, who starred in the TV series as Robin on Batman, is going to be with us live tomorrow night. So we have 2 shows tomorrow. Strings and Things, Irish folk band, live from Ireland at 2 p.m. Eastern. 11 a.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. GMT, those watching in Europe. And then we have tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern, from Batman, the TV series, Robin, Burt Ward, the actor, live from Hollywood, California. That's going to be amazing. Couple more comments, and then we will wrap things up. Very inspired. Thank you very much, my dear friend, June Rachelson Aspa. We love you as well. Juanita says, wonderful guests again. Thanks, Jim. Love the girls. We'll see you tomorrow again as well. Have a great night. You too. And thanks for being with us, gang. If you miss any of the episodes of the Jim Masters Show Live Entertainment Lifestyle Talk Show series, note that all of them are available 24/7, 365, including this episode with Madison Skies on our YouTube channel at Jim Masters TV. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. JMS Live is where we're bringing back the lost art of conversation on the show. And as we always say here on our show, don't forget to smile, gang. Very important. Don't forget to smile. And don't forget to share our famous lovity. That's really important. That word just sort of slipped out of my mouth in the summer. And hey, the rest is history. And find your Zen place. Mine is with loving family and friends, of course, number 1. And then cycling and tennis, music, writing, my work. And of course, the ocean. You got to drag me out of the ocean. Swimming, surfing, boogie boarding, sailing it, walking it, floating in it. Still a little too cold to do it right now, but soon, give it a couple of weeks, we'll be in that ocean. That's the Atlantic Ocean you're looking at. And that is from the South Shore of Long Island, New York, where that shot was taken. Also, my work in television and radio and stage throughout the years, on air, on camera, behind the scenes. I love all of that work too. That's another Zen place for me. And something else we do before we go, we always tell our audience, don't forget to breathe, love one another, take care of one another, breathe from the diaphragm. It's really good. It's very rebooting and reinvigorating. And don't forget to relax. Take time for yourself. Life is short. Life is precious. Love one another. Be good to one another and relax. And as we say on the Jim Masters Show Live, everybody's welcome to the party here. Doesn't matter where you live, your zip code, your income, height, weight, gender, political views, religious views, eye color, none of it matters. You're all welcome to the party that we call the Jim Masters Show Live. Great to have you with us for the afternoon. We'll be back tonight again with Tony-winning actress Debbie Gravite live on the Jim Masters Show Live. Thanks to Madison Skies, Gracie, Sophie, and Thea. We loved having them here on the show. And we will definitely have them back on the show, and we hope you guys are back often. Again, tell everybody you know about our show. It's quite a special place we've created here. We go in depth. Good afternoon. See everybody tonight from Anne. And Jen says, Jim, oh yeah, that's very good. I'm glad that your cancer is in remission. That's terrific. Thanks to the Lovities for all the kind words. Perfect. We are here for you all the time, Jen in Pennsylvania. And thanks, Jim and Madison Skies, for a lovely afternoon. See you soon. Double Lovity on the show, 2 episodes of our show. We love you all. Thanks for being with us on our series. Catch us every day, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, and then bonus shows like today. And we just love it. And before we go, we just wanted to share this quick comment from one of our great guests, Sir James Galway, when he was live from his beautiful home with Lady Jean Galway in Switzerland. Dear personal friends of mine, and he was a guest on the show back in December.
Hello, Jim. I just want to tell you how much pleasure Jeannie and I got out of appearing on your show when it was possible to do that. I hope in the future we'll be able to do it again. And take part in a great show.
Thank you very much, Sir James Galloway. We appreciate that. And have them back on the show real soon. You guys have a good day. We'll be back tonight. Thanks for all of the love and the support. And we love you guys when you're here. Have a terrific day. We'll see you again soon right here on the Gym Master Show Live. Bye-bye.